Marjorie Taylor Greene has resigned. Her last day is going to be January 5th, 2026. I just heard the news on the Midas Touch 15 minutes ago. This news cycle has been so chaotic. I feel like you can barely blink. It's like one thing after the other after the other. You close your eyes for 2 seconds and it's another major news story. I feel as though a lot of people are saying, or I've heard them say, that Greene is turning around a new leaf because she knows that Trump is on his way out and that the MAGA movement is dying, and so she's thinking forward to the future, which could be true. In my opinion, I don't really care so much about that reason, because if she could set an example, because a lot of those MAGA people are followers and they're not leaders, they're not independent critical thinkers. So if somebody in that movement can kind of step away, you see this is happening slowly but surely. You have a lot of major key players that were really knee deep in the bull crap, and now they're kind of stepping away or kind of, backing away from that for whatever reason. And I think that's a good thing, because if his cult followers can see, or people, that maybe not deep in the cult, but they support some of his shit, if they can see the example of some people stepping away, some people getting a clue, no matter the reason they're getting a clue, whether it's legitimate or fake, at this point, our country is hanging in the balance. It's hanging on by a thread and some glue. So if they can see the example of that, then I think that's a good thing. I really don't have a problem with her doing that. I haven't forgotten her stank ways. I haven't forgotten things she's done and said. But even a broken clock is right twice a day. So what do you think? Put your comments in the comment box. I, for one, support her moving away from it. That's one thing about, I think, people that are not MAGA. They can be a little more objective, and I might not agree with everything she's done, but I can say, okay, I support this. I agree with this. She's going in a good direction, in the right direction to me, moving away from that crap. Do I agree with everything? No. A lot of MAGA, one of their biggest problems is it's all or nothing. It's black or white. There's no in between. That's why I say it's like a cult. I can look at a Republican candidate or a conservative and say, okay, that I can agree with, or this I support, but that I don't, or overall I don't. MAGA can't do that. It's like pulling teeth. That's why I know they're brainwashed. That's why I know it's a cult. And that's why we have to stay aware.